Hey guys, I'm Brian. This video may require a little bit of background information, so it might help catch up if you watch this video here first. But the short story is I just got back from this fly-in that I created. It was a really cool fly-in I put together in Wisconsin in an airport called Oshkosh, or the town was called Oshkosh, I don't know. I put it together, I didn't put a lot of thought into it. Some people may have heard of this organization called the EAA, stands for Experimental Aviation Organization. That'd be EAO. I don't know what it stands for, but anyway, this company, they're all into experimental build your own type aircraft, and I guess they caught wind of the fact that I was putting this fly-in together, and they decided they were going to piggyback their little experimental fly-in onto mine. So they decided they were going to have their fly-in at the same time, the same week, and at the same airport. So a little suspicious, right? So anyway, that's what they did. So anyway, now I'm back in Texas with my dog, Dottie. What you doing? Say hi. What's up here? Dottie. She don't want to be a superstar. So anyway, the EAA is coming out with all these numbers now, these statistics about their fly-in. They're saying it was a record-breaking year. I wonder why. Yeah, I think they had a little bit of help. I think they're saying something like 10,000 planes were there and 600,000 people. I was there and there were a ton of airplanes, but not so many experimentals. Oh, hey, look, it's one of those home-built F-16s. You just buy the kit and throw it together in your garage. Real simple. There's one of those Rotax-powered B-1 bombers. That thing was on the cover of Kit Planes magazine not too long ago. Who hasn't given young Eagles flights in a Chinook before? Lord knows I have. And what about this? This is, you know what? You know what? You can have that one. That's all you, EAA. That's whatever that is. That's a drunk Bert Rutan went crazy, and that's yours. You can claim that one. So the EAA has come up with their numbers for their fly-in, and I think they're including a lot of statistics from my fly-in. So I want to go over some of the numbers and statistics that they're probably not going to be reporting. So let me go through this real quick. Total number of beers bonged, 1,728. I think that's a pretty good number. I don't know, I haven't done a lot of research, but I feel like that's kind of the sweet spot. That's sort of the target we should probably aim for every year. Number of injuries due to tripping over tie downs while walking back to your campsite after dark, 128. I don't know if that's high or low, but right now we're just establishing a baseline. Over a few years we'll get a trend and we'll find out if that's too many or not enough. Total number of aircraft. When I landed there were 82, but with the wind chill it felt like 100. I think that's pretty good. Total attendees, I have 700. And ethnic breakdown, I have 99% male. You know what? Actually, that's a bug. 100% male. That's what that was. So that's good. Number of beers consumed out of a coffin. Okay, this is a statistic the EA isn't going to report on. 701. You can see my good friend and homebrewer Dana here is teaching me about the Oshkosh beer coffin. I can't say any more about that. Total number of GoPro cameras that fell off a plane en route to my fly-in is 63. That seems pretty high. I think we need to see if we can get a vendor out sometime that will maybe sell stronger mounts, because that's a lot of GoPros to go jettisoning on your way. Most bounces in a single landing. That goes to a white Cessna, 18. So that's good. You want to fight for it. You got to try to. You got to always save the landing. White Cessna, good. Best radio transmission goes to, had to be an RV. He said, hey, I'm fuel critical. I need to land. ATC cleared him for 3.6, and he responded, also, we're a flight of 2. You, sir, deserve a cold beer. I'd like to buy you a beer. That's just one step above. My wife went into labor. I got to land. That's the aviation equivalent of putting your purse in the seat next to you. The seat's taken. Hashtag eye roll. All right, real quick, I want to say cheers and give a shout out to the friends of mine that helped me put this fly-in together. So shout out to Richmond Forson. This is a young man I ran out there who has a huge future in aviation. Great kid. Glenn Towler. This guy almost got the award for greatest distance flown to my fly-in. He literally flew in from New Zealand. That's not a joke. The only person who flew further was Santa Claus. There he is right there. He came to my fly-in. Ryan LaPointe. This is a great guy I met at my fly-in. Ryan is the John Belushi of aviation. I don't know if I say that because of the way he looks or just the cocaine. So Ryan flew there from Seattle, 56 hours total round trip. He flew in a Cessna. It was a 120 or 140. You know, it was a high wing. That's all I know. It had the wing was on top. So that's way to commit, buddy. I appreciate you coming out for me. Dana Dymek, good friend, a home brewer, guys, just outstanding. I meet him at a lot of fly-ins. Grant and Leslie, thank you for the hospitality. Brian Garrett, it was so great to meet you. Jay and Mary Honig, always good to see you guys. Go visit Amelia's Landing in Port Aransas, Texas. Jay and Mary will take care of you. Always great to see them. Some guy in a Grumman named Ross. I don't even really think I'll ever see you again, but it was nice to meet you, and I like your tiger. Elliot Flores and Trisha, so great meeting and hanging out with you two. You guys gave me the Cirrus VIP treatment. I had an absolute blast spending time with you. And then, of course, Mark Patey. How cool was it to meet you? I'm sorry I didn't get to meet your brother Mike, but you guys are twins, so it feels like I did. It was great to meet you too. Just what a story. Jeremy Kornreich, always good to meet you. Tamara Fletcher, Christy and Steve Wong, I know the music's playing. Dave Tyson, always good to see you. Tristan Clark, another young up-and-coming aviator who's got the world at his fingertips. Tim, Susie Blake, always great hanging out with you guys. I love you guys. Shane Schmidt and the Mooney crew. Dan Bass, oh my God, what an amazing story. It was so great to meet you. I had so much fun with all this stuff. I know I gotta wrap it up, but I want to thank everyone for helping me with my fly-in that I put together. There were vendors out there. I don't even know how these vendors, caught wind of this and showed up. You guys put this together for me. It was just great. So one thing that is going to change is I don't want to compete with everybody else who wants to have a fly-in. So I'm going to let the EAA have Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I'm going to keep doing my fly-in, but I've already decided next year I'm going to move it probably earlier in the year, sometime around the first week in April, and I've already decided I'm moving it to Florida. I want it as far away from Oshkosh as possible. I found an airport out there called Lakeland, Florida, and so Lakeland, Florida, first week in April. That way, no competition, nobody else to worry about, and I think we can have a great fly-in out there. So I'll get the details out for that one soon. So thanks, everybody. I got one other statistic here, and that's number of people that urinated on the runway. That turns out that was just me. It was like midnight, and I was walking to the restrooms, and they were so far away, and I was crossing 27, and I just, you know what? This is as good a place as any. Am I proud of it? A little bit. If you're going to try to arrange a fly-in, I think it's better just to probably mail people or something like that, because once it gets out, someone's going to jump in, someone's going to try to ride your coattails, and the next thing you know, you're going to be trying to go to your fly-in and enjoy yourself, and some other person's taking credit for it, and Okay, so this is all in good fun. I love the EAA. They're a fantastic organization. I love to give Young Eagles flights and everything that goes along with it. I am a card-carrying member of the EAA. I don't carry the card. I don't have it now. I'm not actually carrying it. It's in my wallet. So I don't know where my wallet is. Come here, good girl. What are you doing? Oh, your feet are wet. You've been in the pool. You're cute. Say hi.
Say hello, everybody. I like the EAA.
What? Oh, yeah? You want to go swimming? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? That's gross. You're cute. All right, get down. You're wet. All right. All right, everyone. Have a great day and fly safe.